In 2021, Jaiye Melville said a rise in domestic violence cases across Trinidad and Tobago jolted him to make an intervention.
I saw that women were the ones that advocating against domestic violence and gender-based violence. And I said, but there isn't any men involved in these kind of protests and these sort of advocating against such. So I decided, that, us as men in Tobago should try to make a difference in terms of advocating against domestic violence.
He said the Tobago Men Making a Difference Foundation initially placed their focus on men, but saw the need to spread their wings.
It would have propelled beyond that cause to looking after the most vulnerable within our societies, including persons that are much deprived, even to the younger generation, the young people especially, our men who have been very vulnerable when it comes to more of the serious crimes here on the island of Tobago.
Jaiye said just over 2 years later, the foundation, continuing on the mission to offer assistance to the vulnerable residents of Tobago, hosted their first food voucher drive in 2023.
We did Unleashing the Spirit of Christmas, where I would have met out to just approximately 80 persons within the Canaan Bonaccord community, providing food vouchers. Why food vouchers are not hampers? I want to give them the autonomy and the responsibility for their own health and what they would consume.
While previously held during the Christmas season, Jaiye explained the team offered support to residents in January this time, with close to 100 persons benefiting.
January signifies a new beginning. So I actually decided I'm going to call it Embracing a New Beginning. And this year we were able to focus more on Tobago as a community, not only Canaan Bonaccord, but we were able to venture out of the community. They say what? Charity begins at home. But we were able to venture out of Canaan Bonaccord and to include persons from far in the east as Roxborough, Belgarden. In the north, we had some people from Lescato, Plymouth. We had people from Boko. We had people from Bethel, Lowland. So there's a number of people.
The Tobago Men Making a Difference Foundation hopes corporate Tobago will jump on board their drive to support and empower Tobago's vulnerable residents. Jaiye said they are touched by the impact their small contribution makes in the lives of recipients.
When we had the last outing there, one woman stand, she stood up and she was saying, almost in tears, how much it meant to her, right? And, sometimes you in a position and you don't understand what is happening with other people out there, So, they are very, very grateful and thankful and very supportive. Some of them are very supportive in terms of the venture.
Not losing sight of their initial vision to impact the lives of men, Jaiye said this year the team would be going into the field to reach out to these young men.
We would continue to offer mentorship programs, getting some of the entrepreneurs and the business persons involved, helping them, so that they could actually realize that it's not just looking for a government work or waiting on the government for assistance, but, helping them and directing them in a path where they could utilize their unique skill, to make things happen on their own.
The Tobago Men Making a Difference Foundation said it is all about fostering positive change in Tobago by focusing on those charged with the responsibility to take the lead, or men. I am Carissa Douglas for TTT News, and I love Tobago.